You on? Alright. Hey, thank you so much for being here. I'm the Unpopular Counselor. This is my official debut. Now, what I was really doing is laying out the purpose of writing out a burnt out story, which is my own, and that's only for $2.99 on Amazon right now. And I've been just trying to create more moments in life where technically, if I didn't leave the state, none of this would be happening right now. I have no problem speaking with others when it comes to what's going on in their life, because it may not be entirely of me being the answer, but rather being an outlet in which they're able to share that information in the first place. The opportunity for an interview to go in a positive direction is all based on attitude going forward into it. It's about the intention. It's what is, like, my intention here today. Like, I was trying to create this just over a month ago. I think it was December 16th, which was around 2 weeks before. In a way, recreating a moment, but I'm adding a variable where, like, you will thank yourself for creating this moment, is what I told myself. To have an interaction with somebody that you have known for like 23 years, and how the interaction has always been positive despite circumstances around our environments. We're able to have this moment, we're able to get along, and not just get along, but reminisce and just continue to embrace this thing called life. And this is another thing that's important about my friend Kenny here, who's recording this right now, is I don't forget potential. And so just like back then when he cheered up my, what I didn't know would be then spirits, because of how much God he had in his heart, and just came out by default, and just an incredible human being. And then just like he constantly had God in his heart. And that was just something where I didn't think about it as much until around the time in which I got baptized in 2022, which can also be read in the burnt out story. And I was like, you know what, you have to write about this moment. You have to get to that point. And I was like, how do you do that? Well, there's only so much I could do as a human being, is which I really understood when I allowed God in my life more, because he made me embrace the more finite entities around me. I've spoken at monologues, I've been a pallbearer, and like, if you don't think life is real, go visit a cemetery. But not to go dark here. Today, this is, correct me if I'm wrong, we had a conversation, we're playing pool, about the fact that today would not exist if technically I didn't reach out. And what I told myself back then when I started having God in my life more was, I needed to get closer for like me to actually achieve these things. And God taught me that, like, you can only do so much, but you can still do something, and you can do something well. As long as that aptitude moving forward contains some form of gratitude, then you're only ensuring yourself for a chance for future success. For however long my soul remains, or spirit is here, I will always be grateful for this moment. If I didn't learn from my introvert ways what was counting technically against my life and technically others' lives around me, because I feel like this interaction provided so much gain despite it being a rainy day. And I'll leave that at this. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you in the second video.